Basically, the last 2.5 years, she's gambled away about $700,000 just in the last 2.5 years. Total in the marriage, probably about $1.5 million.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Rivah, and I am back again with another video. So Kim ZOLCIAK, who, if you are not aware of who she is the former wife of NFL star Kroy Biermann, as well as a reality TV star. She got her start on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and after that, she just ended up having her own TV show, and it just kept going on and on from there. So going through her divorce with Kroy Biermann, it has been very nasty. There has been a situation in which the police, were called to their home because of the two of them having a verbal disagreement.
Talk to me. What's going on?
It's just a bunch of nonsense.
All right, come talk to me. Ma'am, stay right there. What's going on tonight?
We're just having an argument.
About what?
About our life.
Okay, what happened? Why,
it's our life. It's destroyed.
She also went on to another reality show in which, while she was still kind of in her marriage, ended up, hooking up or hanging out with another certain celebrity that was on the show with her.
Kroy does not want me here. When I go home, I'm gonna get divorced.
Is that Tom Hanks' son?
Stop it! That's him!
And Kim is a MILF.
That's gonna look so terrible.
Needless to say, it has been a mess. Okay. Recently, she ended up doing a impromptu interview with TMZ in which she continued to try to defame Kroy Biermann, saying all kinds of things about him and his financial status while she was in the parking lot. I'm not sure where she was going or coming to. I don't know if she was coming from the airport, going to the airport. I have no idea. But somehow paparazzi, stopped her, and she decided to give them all of her business.
Thing where he's bashing your spending, but you're the one who pays all the bills.
I'm the one that pays all the bills. All the kids' clothes, all their school clothes, most of the food we do every other night.
So he doesn't have any room to speak.
He has not paid a bill in that house. He's paid 2 electric bills in the last 18 months, not a cable, a water, a phone, nothing. Nothing. That man has not paid a bill in that house.
So, okay. One of the main reasons why the two of them are getting a divorce, Kroy Biermann, he stated it when the police came to his house when they were in their verbal disagreement, that she is spending all of their money.
Because our life is destroyed. What don't you understand? There's no money. There's no house.
Now, it is something that is very on brand for her. When she was on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, she was known to be dating some man that was very wealthy who went by the name of quote unquote Big Papa, who basically she was a sugar baby for.
I have a man in my life. He prefers to remain a mystery, so I just refer to him as Big Papa. Honey, I really want to buy a Cadillac. All right, babe, love you, bye.
And when she got with Kroy, I believe that he was under the impression that, the two of them had a genuine bond, that they were building a relationship. They had, I believe, 5 kids together throughout their marriage. And, I think he thought that things were going to take a different turn, but they did not. She decided to spend all of this man's money on trips, on frivolous things, on extravagant expenses, and it led to their demise of their relationship.
Going on for pretty much our entire marriage, but it's got significantly worse.
But I mean, as far as right.
So basically, the last 2.5 years, she's gambled away about $700,000 just in the last 2.5 years. Total in the marriage, probably about $1.5 million.
Okay.
And she does it online illegally, and so that's a major process that I'm dealing with the process of the divorce. I just retained a lawyer today. I have to go pay them tomorrow.
Okay, that's more.
She's going to be served within.
So now here she is stating, that based off of the fact that Kroy has come out and spoken about the fact that she has spent their money again to the demise of the relationship. She's saying that he, hasn't paid any of the bills within their home. She pays everything. Mind you, he is a former NFL star. She is probably in the situation where she might be the breadwinner based off of, her reality TV show and all the things that she has accumulated. And now she's trying to bash him by basically saying, you know, he doesn't have a dog in the fight. He doesn't have anything to talk about because he's not paying no bills.
What, Brielle? Yeah, Brielle's helped more than Kroy
What's
has.
that?
Brielle's helped more than.
Oh, so you're okay. Brielle, so you're helping, obviously.
It's not the time for I need her to.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
So what she tried to say is that I guess, you know, Brielle, which is her oldest daughter, chimed in to say that, you know, she has helped her mom more than Kroy has helped her. And first of all, I mean, I'm from the school of that's grown folk business, and that man raised you when you had no father around. So I don't see why you would interject yourself in a conversation that does not concern you, in my personal opinion. Again, that's just from the school I'm from. Like, you know, that's grown folk business. Them people have their own situation going on. You don't need to say what it is that you are assisting for. That's your mom. That's your prerogative. However, one thing that I thought was very important to mention was, you know, she's boasting about the fact that her daughter has helped her pay bills, but why is it that that is her responsibility? The relationship did not work out with you and that man, and you have children to take care of. That is your responsibility.
Yeah. Now when I'm home, I want to call 911 instead of insert myself in this. So.
No, absolutely. It should not be that you were saying, "Oh, well, you know, she has helped up." That's kind of her. That's generous of her to be of assistance. But that is nothing that needs to be brought up in the conversation because that's not changing anything. Those are not her children. Those are your children. That's your responsibility. It is not for you to be relying on her to, oh, well, you know, I'm just so grateful that she's helped me and that, you know, she's supported me because she's done more for the household than he has. Okay. You guys are going through a messy divorce. You done spent all this man money. The money that you expected him to give you right now is probably the money that he's living off of. So he can't help you. Maybe if you sell some of that stuff you got, some of them bags, that designer, maybe you would be in a different situation. But you know, it seems as though she's in a space of living, you know, to a certain caliber, and she has 1 million kids. How is this that you're trying to make it seem like your daughter is better suited for a situation? You're going through a divorce. What is he supposed to be assisting you with?
Are you? Let me ask you this, because
not.
Look, I know it's tough, and he's filing motions. He wants to sell the house without you, and he just. Is it vindictive?
Yeah,
is it vindictive though?
Yes,
Do you feel like?
He's doing. Yes, it's just a game. It's just he said that if I ever divorced him, he would destroy me publicly.
And you feel like that's what he's doing?
It's not words.
First of all, I don't believe that. Okay, I don't believe that this man said that if you divorce me, I will destroy you publicly, because this man has been. He went through it while he was married to this woman. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest. He went through the ringer. We had never heard nothing about this NFL star. We had never heard nothing about him in the news, media, tabloids. We never heard nothing like that until he was married in this situation with her. Okay? So that, I'm not going to lie, I have a hard time believing that. I'm not saying that she's lying. I'm just saying I have a hard time believing that. Interestingly enough, she said something that makes a lot of sense. So while she's saying like, oh, well, you know, Brielle, or, you know, her oldest daughter, she's helped out more than he has, you know, he hasn't paid a bill. It has been said, you know, based off of the reporter who's talking to her and her, that he has gone to court and he's trying to sell their home so that they can split the assets so that she will be able to have funds and he will be able to have funds.
Kroy Biermann begs a judge to let him sell his $3 million home that he shares with his estranged wife, Kim ZOLCIAK, amid their ongoing financial struggles.
So the solution to one of the problems of all the bills that she's having to take care of, he's trying to solve that civilly by, you know, okay, we're getting a divorce, splitting assets, sell the house, you get money, I get money, done. You downsize, you're able to pay for something that you are able to afford, and I'm getting some of the recoupment for the money that I put into the house as well. Point blank, period. That sounds like a solution to me. That doesn't sound like somebody being vindictive to me. That sounds like somebody being solution-based and trying to fix the problem that you're complaining about, which is money.
I'm not going to.
No, but is that what he's trying to do?
it's not gonna work. I assume, like a party, no, me having a glass of wine with my friends, my birthday, or the Kentucky Derby party. That's about it. I don't go out.
Yeah.
I have 4 kids at home.
Yeah.
I mean, I just keep my mouth shut. He can go, come on. He's always wanted to work it out. In my room yesterday, trying to work it out.
He's trying to work it out.
Yep. So none of it makes sense.
And are you open to working it out, or it's done?
No.
This lady lying. I'm sorry. This don't sound like the truth to me. This lady is saying he was in a house trying to work it out with her yesterday, the day before. This man changed his Instagram profile, and let me read to you guys what is in his Instagram bio, okay? It says DA survivor. That is the first thing. Doesn't say ex-NFL player, does not say. The first thing that it says is DA survivor, saved by the grace of God. If y'all do not know what DA survivor is, that is domestic abuse survivor. If he put that in his Instagram bio, it would be hard for me to believe that he is still trying to save his marriage and get back with you. Most people that survive something are not trying to spin the block on that situation. Okay, I'm just being honest. That don't sound like the truth.
No, I don't know.
How about selling the house and just kind of starting fresh?
Yeah, we're trying to sell the house.
I mean, so he says that you're not willing to take reasonable offers.
Who would take a $3.5 million offer on a $5.5 million appraisal?
Nobody. Right? All right. I can see that.
He's got his $1.5 million 401k, pension, whatever else.
So he's
fine. So he's hoarded all his money, and I've spent all mine taking care of my family.
Oh, because he gets the NFL pension, right?
So you hear, that's what she said. She says he hoarded all of his money from his pension, and now I have to spend all of mine to take care of my kids. But she was spending his money too. She was spending a lot of his money.
Like, I love to gamble, but there's no casino here in Georgia, so the only way to get my thrill is to buy scratch-offs. I took a really big hit in the Bahamas last time I went, like $250,000, a lot of money, yeah.
And again, she's the one who was a reality star, so she might have had, a certain amount when the two of them got together, or have accumulated based off of all the reality shows that she's done. So now she's trying to say, well, this is not fair. So she wants to dip into the pot, the never-ending pot, right? So she wants to be able to sell the house and get funds from selling the house, and also be able to get some of that pension. This is wild. And again, I have to say, this is somebody that, Kroy Biermann, he's somebody who we've never heard anything from. Never heard no drama, never heard no problems, never heard no, any kind of issues with any ex or anything. Never heard nothing. This is wild. And again, this is why men are so mindful of the women in which they decide to marry. They decide to procreate with, because once they get into these situations, this man had literally said on the recording when the police came to his house that she ruined his life.
Because our life is destroyed. What don't you understand?
He literally said that. He's trying to rebuild the pieces of his life. He done had, 4 kids with this woman. She had 2 already. That was 6 kids he was raising. He was married to her. He was trying to fight for his relationship. He was trying to stay married. He said she was cheating.
There's no money. There's no house. We're getting divorced one day and we're not the next.
Okay.
She's f***ing other men.
Foolishness. But I never understood why women try to play the game and try to make it seem like these men are so worthless and this and that, just because they're not in the house with you. Just because you don't have the upper hand anymore, just because you no longer have the advantage, does not mean that that person's a deadbeat. Does not mean that that person is less worthy. Does not mean that that person is a bad person because they no longer want to deal with your problems and your trauma. I'd like to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I would love to hear you guys' opinions on this video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.